Hello and welcome to the 55th out of 100 Days of Making Comics Challenge. Yay! So, I did a bunch of things. Basically, I did. I'm planning to finish these sketches first and then go forward with inking the graying. Mostly because maybe that would be a bit easier. I'm not sure. I mean, most of the other times I've done that, I've gotten very bored. So yeah, I finished this thing. And I finished sketching page 4. Yay! Yay! I sketched this. Yay. Okay. Okay. Oh, the stream health is so bad. It's really killing me.
The stream
Health.
what does that mean?
Oh, by the way, this is my sister. She's a human being, and she's gonna be with me.
Yes.
Gonna watch this in real time.
Obviously, no one's gonna watch this in real time.
Yeah. Oh, jeez, no one heard what you were saying.
Why?
Hello. Sup? Hello? Okay, there it is. Oh no, they probably heard you. Oh wow, the stream seems
Wait,
fine.
is it working or not?
It's working now. Okay.
Draw something.
Okay.
Can't believe we repeated the same story twice.
And it was probably not heard the second time.
So you mean it was heard the first time?
Probably. But then you were whispering like a slender man. Mern. Maybe it should be louder. Cause like the mic is on my side.
I'm tired.
So what you're doing, Kyle? Oh, by the way, this is my sister Kyle. If
That's not.
I haven't said that before. This is my sister Kyle. What's your name? Kyle. What's your name? What's your name, Kyle? Tell them your name.
Thanks for reading them.
No one heard you say that.
Can you repeat what I said then?
I'm not sure. Plus, we have cute music playing in the background, so. Probably sounded weird.
So you know how I was talking about, like how I read something, someone said, oh, it's so sad that the word palindrome itself isn't a palindrome, but the reverse of palindrome, emordnilab, is a word. It's a word whose definition is a word that can be read differently in reverse. I'm quoting from online here. It is read one way forward and another way backwards. They are sometimes referred to as a reverse pair. Hold on, I'm gonna look for examples. This is cool. Let's see. So what inspired you to make a comic about cats?
You. They're like you.
I don't see how.
Retards just like you.
Ouch.
Ouch! That's how they sound. Just like you.
Here. An emornala is any word that when spelled backwards produces another word. Examples include desserts and stressed, drawer and reward, gate man and name tag, time and limit, laced and decal, legal and lager. Yes. Isn't the English language just so wonderful?
I forgot what's supposed to be in this panel. Oh, yeah. It opens the case.
It opens the case and puts the lotion in the basket. Wait, do you remember watching that with me?
No, I don't. So I have
Dude,
no
it's
idea.
the Silence of the Lambs. Whatever.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I feel like... Did I have no energy right now?
It's fine. I don't have energy. How you doing this, older
No.
sibling?
Don't break anyone's heart. They only have one. Break their bones, they have 206.
Okay.
And then there's a picture of Kaneki Ken saying, finally someone who understands.
What is this real? It's Kaneki or Kaneki.
I
Well,
think it's
how do white people say it? I'm not saying that. I mean, Americans. How do the
I think
Americans
it's because
say
of
it?
the cadence of the English language. Even if they want to say it the way it's pronounced in Japanese, it just naturally becomes pronounced another way because naturally. Like for example, if I want to say, oh yeah, you know, I met a guy named
Named.
I met a guy named Asahi. It sounds more natural. The flow is better than people. Oh yeah, I met a guy named Asahi. Right.
Oh, okay. So would you propose that it's better to call it, like, American tongue version as opposed to not? Considering if your sentence is in full English.
I found a link. What would be your Game of Thrones job without this?
You might not like what you get.
I know. But I'm gonna do it. Because why not?
Okay.
I have nothing to lose.
We got 30 minutes to do this, and my computer is probably hanging.
Girl, the English teacher got me too.
What do you mean? Oh shit, that teacher? Gross. She ruined my life.
Yeah, I guess from Game of Thrones should be the kind of world who would like show up for a bit, then like all of the fans say that they hate her. She stays for a little while to, you know, annoy the fans, and then and then dies in the most satisfying way possible for the fans. You know what I mean?
Oh, I guess. I don't know. I don't watch Game of Thrones anymore.
You know, I didn't even watch season 6. One of my friends gave me her hard drive with all the season 6 episodes. And I said, yeah, I'm totally gonna watch all of this. And that was 2 years ago, or if not last year. So what I did, I just went on YouTube, saw Aidan Gillen, the guy who plays Littlefinger, recaps season 6 all in 5 minutes, and like, yes, I understand everything now.
Maybe we should all just watch the recaps.
I know.
The social pressure of actually watching it,
and they're so long.
quite large. It makes
Like, who
it
has
so
time for that
painful.
anymore?
Well, obviously your friends, and I know a lot of people who still watch Game of Thrones.
It seems like the link's not working. So, what do you think my Game of Thrones job would be? What would I be?
I don't know. It would be a potato.
Potato salesperson?
No, you're you're the actual potato.
It's okay.
You should
uselessly hot-blooded people irritate me.
you should tell the whatever this stream is what the Tsuki is.
Haikyuu. I just saw a bunch of t-shirts with Haikyuu characters, their names, art. It's nice actually. Their number, their position on their team.
Okay, then we should
And
also now
a quote.
talk about the red herring, which is why are you so obsessed with Matsun?
Alright. Okay, can you show show the sketch she made of Matsun?
Okay, I made a sketch of Matsun.
So like I originally wanted to be all dramatic and enter the room like, I'm extremely disappointed with the world. I demand you to show me cats. But then she's like, oh, look at this. And I saw it's Matsun like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy. So I couldn't execute my dramatic entrance the way I wanted to. But then the payoff was worth it. Yeah, I don't know. I like Matsun. Like, my friend introduced me to Haikyuu over the summer, and it's basically been my...
Whoa, double Matsun.
I love it. It's basically been the saving grace of this void that I call my life so far. And I was watching, you know, the main team, Karasuno, fight against Bachosai, which is the team of Matsun. And so, for those who know the show, you know that there's Iwa Izumi or Iwa-chan. And so, of course, you're watching it, you're always paying attention to Aikawa Toru, right? And he's always beside Iwa-chan. So I'm like, oh, okay, so these two must be like the two important guys who actually, you know, I should pay attention to. And then suddenly I see this guy in the background walking. He looks just like Iwa-chan, but then he like kind of looks different. So I'm like, is that guy an animation error? So I kept like every scene that's focused on the Seijo team, I keep looking for that one guy, thinking, okay, I keep looking for him because like he has this distinct features that just make you feel like, what is he?
I'm gonna move Matsun's face away now.
Okay,
if
yeah.
Be fine.
And then like I saw him and Iwa-chan in the same frame. I'm like, no way, that guy is not an animation error. He's intentional. And I think it's ever since then, because I kept looking for his face in every single frame, that I just got attached to like this character. And so I guess that's how I ended up liking Matsun. And his face looks so calming too. Like he just like, everyone's like, yes, intense. And I see his face, it's just like, meh. Like I'm pretty sure he takes volleyball seriously, but I mean, he looks so chill. Like I aspire to achieve that level of chillness in my life. So yeah, go Matsun.
Does this mean you're trying volleyball now?
It's too late for that.
What do you do, sister? Do you sport? Do you do sports?
What do I sport?
I sport a terrible disposition of the world. How about you?
Are you asking like seriously?
Maybe, maybe not. Let's just be not too. I don't know. Be as honest as the internet would allow.
I do swimming. I'm thinking of quitting, although I'm pretty good at it, I think. But I'm slow. But my strokes are good. I call myself a technique swimmer.
How should I make it look like he's opening this bag? Like, where should I put his body?
Actually, you should put him here. Maybe I borrow that so people can see. You should put him here. Like, you know those bags where like there's a latch and just goes like that.
Oh, so I should make it look like he's popping up from behind the bag.
Yeah, I think. So I do swimming, yeah.
But he's not that small. I swear, he's not that small.
Do what you want.
So maybe like the entirety of his head is as big as a bag.
Okay.
Like that? Does that look like it's realistic proportion?
No. Probably not.
Oh my god.
This is
What's
a nice
he doing?
quote.
What's he doing? What's he
Because
doing?
humans don't have wings, we look for ways to fly.
No, because humans don't have wings. We don't have wings.
Like, don't you appreciate the metaphorical value of this statement?
Yeah, but do you know the origin of wings in birds?
Tell me.
Basically, dinos, they had wings. Then they turned into birds. Oh, wait, sorry. Dinos had wings. Wings were not for flying, they were for steering. Then eventually, dinos learned how to fly. Then eventually, dinos forgot how to fly
Okay, how about
and
this?
became birds, which learned how to fly.
How about this one? We are like the blood in our veins.
Yeah,
We
please,
flow without stopping.
this is Nekoma. She's reading Nekoma.
Which, okay, I'm gonna... okay, wait. I'm gonna read to you a bunch of quotes. Tell me which quote... Okay, their quotes
I had no
associated...
idea the context the first time.
Exactly, but still, there are quotes associated with the teams, the volleyball teams, and I want you to tell me, just based on the quotes, which high school you would prefer to attend. Okay?
Okay.
I won't tell you the names yet. I'm just gonna start with the quotes. So the first one is, because humans don't have wings, we look for ways to fly. So let that... Okay, the next one. We're like the blood that flows... We're like the blood in our veins. We must flow without stopping. Next. It just says masters of the court. Okay. Next one. If you keep your cool, you'll be able to see what action to take. Next one is just intense force.
Does this look good? Like he's like wrapped around it.
Looks like an octopus. Intense force. Next one just says the iron wall. Okay, so what do you think?
The one about flying. Because like I just wanna make like, because people actually made aeroplanes.
Parasonaught is. Speaking of, oh look, Plus Ultra. These shirts don't look bad. These shirts look nice.
Yeah, well, I can't design t-shirts. The only t-shirt I
Nakachin
signed
seal of approval. I need that on everything. For
we
example,
have
a
our
guy.
own Mako Chine.
We have a guy who's like, "Oh hey, you wanna go out?" I'm like, "Nah, man, you need that Nakachin seal of approval."
Does this work? Does this?
No, it looks squished. No, never mind. But first, born to make history. Don't sorry. So what is your original vision for this panel?
Panel. Well, cute cat opens thing.
Overwatch.
I play Overwatch.
I quit on Overwatch.
Basically, cute cat draws. I mean, bleh, opens a thing.
So why don't you do sports?
Isn't it obvious? You know me. You lived with we have lived and are still living with each other. You should know why I don't spurt.
I just saw this thing. How I see 18-year-olds 18. How I see 17-year-olds 17. How I see 16-year-olds 16. Then how I see 15-year-olds 12. How I see 14-year-olds 9. How I see 13-year-olds 5. How I see 12-year-olds fetus. Then I look at all these younger kids and go, youth.
Well, it's impossible not to. They are literally young.
You ever... I was just literally quoting all the things I'm seeing on my Facebook feed right now. So you ever just sit there and think, I wonder what my dog named me?
I want to be Sombra. Our dog's name is Sombra. She'll probably call us Sombra too. That's probably the only word she recognizes. There, is this one better? Does it make sense? Hey, look at the cute little fetus.
Lucky.
Look at the fetus. Is it okay?
Yeah. Yeah. It's not as squished as before.
Yeah, I elevated his head.
Don't you dare call me lazy. Just so you know, I'm busy turning oxygen into carbon dioxide, and I'm doing it for the environment.
For free.
The world owes me. Okay. No.
Why do people keep playing that one Yuri and Ice clip?
Which one?
I mean, the one where they hug or the one where they kiss. Basically, people just can't get stopping. They can't stop playing it. Makes no sense.
Because they like it.
Because, why? They're Fujoshi and they can't help themselves?
I guess.
You're not Fujoshi, right, Kyle?
No.
Do you have a problem against Fujoshis?
No. I mean, to each their own. Actually, I'm not a Fujoshi. But if a Fujoshi friend tries to Fujoshi with me, I'm gonna supportively Fujoshi back with them. Then if a person tries to insult my Fujoshi friend, I'm going to insult them about something they're into. Like, then one of my friends, she was saying, "Oh my gosh, victory!" And I was like with her, "Yeah, victory!" Then one of the guys in our class goes, "Y'all need Jesus." And I said, "Oh, is that a problem? Oh, well, you know what? Maybe you shouldn't be so focused on, like, Steph Curry, Kyrie, and basketball. Maybe you need Jesus." Then he stepped off.
Wicked. This is the fat one, right?
The one that looks like Peter Griffin.
He doesn't. Note, audience, he doesn't really look like Peter Griffin. He's not Caucasian. But
An Asian Peter Griffin.
an Asian Peter Griffin. There.
Yuri and I will be having a collaboration with Sanrio.
What
What is this?
Oh, I thought they'll be officially Sanrio characters. Like, what's their name?
The magical Sans. And that's not even their name. That's magical. The magical part is not part of it. It's just something Oji-sans.
Okay, so basically, in the internet, I don't know if people can still see it, but there is a. What is it, Kyle? I thought it was Nuji-san.
No, it's not.
It's just a dog.
Oh, Victor is purring. That's cute.
Okay, tell the place about the mystical place that we found, where there's.
So I follow Sanrio on Facebook for obvious reasons.
We're excited about that Sanrio boy anime.
No. And actually, I'm not sure what direction it's going in. And so, Sanrio, I'm not sure if they do it annually or how regularly they do it. But this year, the Sanrio character rankings, I think it's 32nd or something, or 23rd, I don't know. It was released, and the number 1 character was Cinemaru. Yay! Number 2, personal favorite, Pom Pom Purin. And I decided to go look at who are the lesser known Sanrio characters who
Oh, you mean actually
ended up at the bottom of the
Was
barrel.
it lesser known or more like where you're like, I wonder who failed?
Yeah. Yes, I went down. So I started at the end. started working my way up, and it's like, oh, who are all these characters I never knew about? Like, there's this one that looks
This face is too small.
Yeah. Do you look like those memes where they make the face purposely smaller and like misspell the caption? Worked my way up, and I saw this like Hello Kitty, like it was a black, and basically it's called Dark Grape Man. Dark Grape Man. It looks weird. And there's another one called Ichigo Man, which basically just looks like a male Hello Kitty dressed up in like a superhero costume with a strawberry motif. And like, is one of these the antithesis, whatever? How do you pronounce that word? Whatever.
Antithesis.
Yes, that
antithesis
of the other one.
I'm sorry, I don't actually know how to pronounce that word.
And then,
our language is syllabic, so.
And then there's the magical OG Sons, which is a trio of 3 old guys dressed up as magical high school girls. And I mean, why is this a thing? Okay.
I don't even think it's a thing, right? It's so mysterious because you said you couldn't even find anything.
I couldn't find anything about them because I typed in magical OG Sons instead of their real name.
But so did you find anything when you found?
Yeah, I saw some photos.
But were they not as much as you'd expect? So guys, magical OG Sons, yay! Look at that kitty cat. It's opening the gates.
This makes sense. I am reading something. Obviously, this is not my brainchild, but it says, how is Disney gonna preach work hard and your dreams will come true when Sharpay and Ryan worked almost their whole lives to be on top, but then Gabriella and Troy showed up not even able to two-step with their boring-ass acoustic version of every single song and stole the spotlight. Sharpay and Ryan are supposed to be the villains, like, okay, work. And then there's a comment that says, yeah, but Sharpay and Ryan were mean. Then they reply, it's not called Best Friends Musical. It's called High School Musical. And we all know what a nightmare that is.
So it's just awfully realistic on the truth of high school. Did I just turn this thing?
What do you think about the crying boy painting?
Isn't it haunted?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Crying boy painting. The curse related to the crying boy painting began when it was reported that many houses containing a copy of the painting caught fire, but this painting was always found undamaged amidst the burnt ruins. So then why do people keep buying it?
Because it's assassination attempts. Oh, I get it. That's smart.
It's like, oh, bridal shower gift. Oh, I wish the bride and the groom all the best in their lives and have family and whatever. And your bridal shower gift is like the crying boy painting. And like, this item is something very close to my heart, and I wish that you treasure it as much as I did.
It passed through my family through generations.
Then they open it up, it's a crying boy painting.
And since these guys, let's just assume that the guys who had a wedding don't meme enough and don't internet enough to know that what this painting means.
Then boom, you just burnt the house, the hubby or wife, and all the belongings of some sorry person that you just happen to have hated. And you can't be framed
for a curse. I'm pretty sure there, like, in some places you can.
Like, if you make it yourself.
This fish is floating in midair.
Why?
Like, at least that one over there and the other panel looks like it's skidding.
I follow a bunch of pages on Facebook that give me anime news. So it says, I don't want to be. Okay, person 1. Date someone who will drag you outside at 3 a.m. to look at the stars. Person 2. If anyone, and I mean anyone, wakes me up at 3 a.m. to go look at the damn sky, they will be removed indefinitely from my life.
Huh.
I mean, unless there's something amazing in the sky, yeah, sure.
You mean like the apocalypse, the alien apocalypse?
But you know what? I would be awake at 3 a.m. anyway, so.
What would you be doing at 3 a.m.?
Making up for my daytime procrastination.
Oh, I see.
I can't work properly during the day.
You can't work properly during the day.
No, I can't.
Also, you seem to never exercise while the sun's out.
No, I can't. I mean, I try. But I don't know, I'm just never... I'm just not that productive.
I wish I got a reference of a fish. I'll just get a reference later, right? That's fine. I'll just get a reference later. Wonder what fish this will be. Looks like a tilapia. There, it's a fish. Does this look like an appropriate place for him to drop the fish?
Yeah. Oh, Tumblr made me do it. It's like, he said, you wake up in the night with your arm hanging over the side of your bed. It is still dark, and your bedroom is shrouded in deep shadow. Something unseen seizes your hand. You grasp it tightly, knowing that first impressions are important and a firm, confident handshake will establish dominance. Sure, sure. Just don't pull me to where you're from. Oh dear.
Oh, that's so bad. But do you see the scales?
I don't want to. Illustrator accurately reimagines what Disney movies would look like if they were made in 2017. Look.
There are 2 people watching. Hello, other person. I don't know who you are, but I assume you're also not me. Hello.
Why would it be you?
Because before, 2 people were watching because I was watching myself on 2 devices.
So number 1, Gaston and LeFou would finally be able to be free. And here's a picture of Gaston carrying LeFou on his neck and LeFou holding very proudly an LGBTQ flag.
Wait, so is this imply that they're gay? And the thing is that the reason he was using bellows to his beard this entire time.
I don't know. Maybe. But, well, okay. Just because a guy...
Maybe he almost dies, and like Little Mermaid, and then LeFou Little Mermaids him. Like he's the Little Mermaid, and he's like Prince Eric. Turns out there was water under there.
I don't like Gaston's chin.
I don't like it either. But then like, when did Gaston figure out that he was into the dudes? Because there's a point in time when you figure that out, you know?
Okay, but you know what? Like, just because these two guys are always seen together, and because they seem very close, it doesn't mean that they're gay. You don't have
like
to
Matsun
ship it.
and Maki.
Matsun and Maki, exactly.
They're
Matsun
not
and Maki.
gay.
Can you show that picture we saw earlier?
I'm gonna. Which one?
Matsun and Maki.
Which one? There's so many pictures.
The one that you deleted, the one that I saved, and then you
Oh
deleted
shit!
it.
I deleted it. It's in the trash can. Forever gone.
Okay. But, okay, let me describe it. So, basically, they're shipped as a gay couple, and you know what that entails. It's like, one of them is like pulling the pants of the other one, while the other one's lying down and reading, so. I mean, yeah, it is obviously drawn with homosexual intent, but just because they're like that doesn't mean that they're gay. I mean, for all you know, Maki's just like, hey dude, my urologist said you need to let it breathe.
And then Matsun's like,
Yeah, whatever. It's like, and Maki's like, no man, this is serious. Like, okay, dude, do what you want.
do it yourself if you're so adamant about it. Then Maki, then like since he goes on top of Matsun, so he could be in a comfortable position
To pull his pants.
you know,
See, like,
to air it out.
totally normal, but I see that people,
Good for sperm count.
and you know, they won't get early onset hernia or something. But if people like making gay ships, that's
I feel sad for boys because great boy friendships will be labeled.
And I saw something it says on Facebook. It's like, if it's for guys, if there are no gay jokes about us, then the friendship is not real. Which I think, yeah, I guess that.
Well, I guess
that
nowadays
makes sense.
that's a measurement of friendship.
Intimacy.
Yeah.
So for all those people out there who are like making gay ships, I'm not saying that your ships are not valid. I actually find them entertaining myself. But yeah, I just had to put in my 2 cents there.
2 cents? I didn't know you were cheap.
It's an expression.
I didn't know you were cheap.
Number 2, Jasmine, however, might not get that happy ending. So here's Jasmine. She's vacuuming the magic carpet. Poor magic carpet, it's still sentient. Then Aladdin and Genie are on the couch playing video games. Okay.
Oh, the resolution on the video is so bad.
Number 3, using Disney characters to show animal cruelty. And there's Simba, Scar, and Tigger in a circus. Number 4, Ariel's father can't make the pollution disappear. Here's Ariel, she's been mutated, she has 2 fins now, and Scuttle is standing on a floating barrel of toxic waste. Number 5, Dumbo might not be easily accepted. Oh dear. This one's heavy. So there's this thing, it looks like a funeral pyre, but if you look closely, it's actually elephant tusks. And here's Dumbo holding a stick. It's on fire. It looks like he's gonna light up the funeral pyre, which is just, oh, it's so sad. Poaching is bad.
But then the controlled poaching is good.
This one I don't understand.
Some populations get too large that they need to be culled.
Okay. This one I don't understand. It says, this is a pretty honest representation of Robin Hood. And here's Robin Hood. He's shooting at these 2 people riding horses. They're wearing red coats. I don't know, are they polo players? If anyone knows what this might mean, just
Confeds?
shoot it down in the comment section. Number 7, Pinocchio's nails make a great selfie stick. Yeah.
Well, I
can see
guess it'll be good with the the teenagers then.
Number 8. Prince Charming won't give Cinderella the attention she deserves. And here's Prince Charming looking at his phone. Actually, Cinderella's Prince Charming has a name.
You know what?
And I don't like how they keep saying that, oh, in Disney, girls are objectified, whatever.
The
But
men,
the
though.
men, though, the
They're
princess, they're literally
objects.
accessories. They're objects. They don't have, barely have any character development. You don't know anything about them except for
They're hot.
they're princess, they are desirable, and they are themselves also being pressured to find a wife. And I think that that's something that Disney has to improve on. A more three-dimensional representation of their male characters as well as their female characters.
Wow. Way to win an award.
Cinderella's prince name, Henry. Or Henri, because, you know, France.
How do you know they're French?
They keep saying that Cinderella is set in France, and that it's a French fairy tale, but you know, I'm not sure. And it says, number 9, Alice won't be as happy in the real world. Oh, poor Alice. This is so relatable, dude. Same. Here she is. She looks very disappointed. There's a bowl of salad with a label that says "Eat me" and a glass of water that says "Drink me." Speaking of which, water. Water's good. Number 10. Peter Pan won't be able to get in her room. It's Peter Pan. Outside Wendy's window, and there's a CCTV camera right out there. And then on top of Wendy's window, there's a sign that says, "Trespassers will be prosecuted." To be honest, yeah, Peter Pan is creepy. Number 11. Mowgli helping Baloo. Baloo is chained up and Mowgli has like chain clippers. Number 12. Young Arthur. Instead of Arthur pulling out the sword, he's shown here just looking at his phone. Not accomplishing anything. Yeah, man, I feel you. That's me too. And that's it. Just saw something. I don't understand why couples do 3-month anniversary posts. I've had cups in my room longer than that. The most atrocious thing about this post is the incorrect spelling of then. It's spelled then, as in like then what? THEN. It's supposed to be THAN. Yeah. Fix yourself. When you're up at 3 a.m. and you keep hearing things, and there's a picture of Sully from Monsters Inc. A paused moment from the movie, then subtitle that says "Toy Ducks Quacking." I'm like, oh my gosh. One time I had to finish a project for school, and I stayed up until it was time for me to wake up. And I was using Copics, so of course, like, you know,
The
scent
alcohol
can make you, you know, can do things to you.
feeling
I
so fine.
was using a lot. And at the same time, I also drank coffee. And not just like any coffee, like the powdered pure black coffee. And I also put like the coffee that you're supposed to put in the coffee machine there so I could, like, you know, chew on the nibs and get that extra caffeine. So I had that plus the Copics. And when I was finally done, I just lay down. I'm like, okay, I can rest. But then my heart was still palpitating. And like, I swear, I looked to the side of my bed and it looked like there was like this dark figure standing on the side of my bed, and I'm like, excuse you. I'm trying to sleep here.
Literally, you didn't think it's ghost.
Oh, like, yeah, of course I was freaked out. I'm like, I'm about to wake up anyway, so you don't matter.
Does his face look cute?
He's like, ooh.
It's supposed to be like, Daddy needs sustenance. And I think the eyes are weird.
What do you think about PETA? PETA.
You mean that guy from that one thing that's outdated? An outdated reference by now?
Yeah, yeah. Hunger Games is pretty old already. It gained a decent following and died when it was time for it to go.
I don't know. I hate those genres. They're basically high school dramas and
All those
dystopian
adult,
future.
I won't say adult. What would you call it? Dystopian fiction? Targeted at the young adults. They're supposed to be preaching stuff about teen empowerment, supposedly, but I myself don't read that genre, and because I have this mindset that they're all pretty much the same thing. Oh, special person, something different about them goes through this entire plot filled with convenience and everything great and good happening to them.
Hasn't it
because
mostly
they're
bad things that happen?
Well, yeah, bad things, but bad things to them, but something that fulfills the fantasy of the actual readers who are teenagers who are, stuck in their boring daily grind lives. I mean, it offers a decent level of escapism, and it serves its purpose, I guess, but it's not for me. I don't like that kind of genre.
It's not the kind of escapist genre you like.
Yeah, I like
So what's
sports
your
anime.
that's yours escapist? That's your escapist?
Yeah, why not?
Because you don't actually play sports, so that's why you like sports anime.
Hey. Ballet is pretty much a sport.
Yeah, it is a sport.
It requires way more athleticism than almost anything in the world.
Kyle, I'm pretty sure there are things out there that require more athleticism. Don't overplay ballet.
But it's hard.
It is hard, but
it's hard and it's good for you.
Everybody, you should all do ballet.
I'm not saying that. I just
Ballerinas are the beasties.
Or what?
The best is
discipline, But then again, what doesn't teach you discipline? I mean, even you here, sitting right now through the night drawing, doing something that you love to do, this in itself...
Don't patronize me, sister.
It's a kind of discipline. But then again, are you disciplined? You're sacrificing your health and your sleep just to do this.
Not really.
What draws the line of discipline? What is discipline?
Stop.
You know what? Let's define discipline right
now. You're asking questions the world doesn't want to answer.
Discipline. The practice of training people to obey rules or a code of behavior using punishment to correct disobedience.
Ha! That's probably not what we're all doing.
Controlled behavior resulting from such training. That's controlled behavior. I mean, if you've trained yourself over the years to stay up this late just to finish your work, then that's discipline.
I'm pretty sure, it started in high school. Then afterwards, I just, my schedule just suddenly, shifted from day to night.
I think one of the reasons why I like sports anime is because, they preach pretty, they preach messages that are applicable to real life. And if you're watching a sports anime about something that you actually do, like, it can help motivate you. Yuri and Ice, not an ice skater, but Yuri and Ice helped me to, rediscover how rewarding dance is, ballet is. So kind of helped me to take my training more seriously, even though I know that I'll never be a pro ballerina. But, I actually used to hate ballet when I was young because I was like fat, and everyone else in my class was skinny. They could do things I couldn't do. I'm just there like, oh, what am I even doing here? But then over the years, I realized that if you do something difficult and you can say that you've achieved something, you've achieved a certain level of mastery over that thing, it's your edge. It's something to be proud of. And who doesn't want to be proud of themselves at some point, especially whenever you feel like, I'm so useless, I'm nothing to this world, I'm literally just a tiny speck of dust in a humongous universe. Knowing that you can achieve such things, it's motivational, it's beautiful, and keeps you going. It shows you there's more to life than whatever the hell boring stuff that you hate.
Wow, that's sweet, Kyle. Nice message to the world, I guess. Wee. Does this eyes look okay, or do they look creepy?
They look creepy. They look like this guy. Wait. This guy. He's one of the guys from the team from Haikyuu Nekoma. This guy. And true to the name of his high school, he looks like a cat.
Oh, I thought it was in the bicycle anime.
He looks like him, but he's not the same person. He's always like this. He's like that. And his posture is like, eh.
Okay.
I thought he was also an animation error. Like whenever I see someone in an anime, it doesn't look like traditionally how you would expect a character from that show to look. I'm like, is that an animation error?
You know what? After I draw this thing's face, I'd be done.
Okay. Speaking of K, remember how we watched that anime called K?
Which K?
Just K. This guy with the white hair.
Oh yeah, that thing got boring.
Yeah. Art was good though.
Yeah, it's like why everybody watched it.
I remember seeing a person watching. I need this. It's a picture of Akashi going, "Don't fall into IQ hell." Yeah, I need that. Seeing a person in public watching a show that you like, or maybe a show that you vaguely know. And you walk past them and go, "Oh hey, is that?" Insert show's name here. I love that show. And the person's just like, "Cool. Just could you leave me alone now?"
You know what's interesting? I found a lot of people talking about Yuri and Ice at a certain point. I just wanted to talk to them about it too. But I didn't know these people, and I'm like, no.
What are they saying?
They were saying, oh my god, did you know they kissed? Oh my god, they kissed. They kissed. It's like real. Their love is real. It's not just Marketing. Real. It's almost a yaoi. It's practically PRN.
Okay. Why do they give anime characters birthdays? Makes you want to care more than you actually care.
They give them birthdays so that people can form a strange addiction over their characters.
Nice.
Strange attraction spreads its wings. Don't sing too much of that song. I might get a copyright.
Nah. Oh. Apparently in Italy there's a Black Cat Day.
Why?
And in Japan there's a Dog Day. November 1. Interesting. Anything interesting happened to you lately?
Huh? You said something?
No, I didn't.
Oh, good, because I thought you said something.
There's a list that says the signs most or least socially awkward. And it implies that Tauruses are the least socially awkward.
Can you attest to that, Taurus? Do these eyes look fine? Is it just like slight weirdness in this eye?
Sure. And I have to say, this list is flawed.
Look at this one, look at this cat. It looks like it really cares.
Actually. Genuine concern.
Daddy!
This reminds me of when I was younger.
Yeah, isn't that the basis of this entire character? You know, the good old days?
I put a whole, not really whole, so half-eaten loaf of bread inside the plastic in my dad's bag before he left for work. I think he found it before leaving home. Then he just left it at home. Where are you basing most of these stories off of stuff that happened to me?
Unfortunately, except for the one about baseball later on. Because you don't like baseball, I like baseball.
Then explain, like, you said something about the cat father? What?
The cat father, because of you. You like the godfather, so I bring forth the cat's father. Me. Okay, so I'm done with this page, and that's the end of all the things I'm gonna do today. Hey, look, it's Matson again.
Matson.
So, thank you. Thank you anyone who was here throughout the entire thing. Anyone who was here partially through this entire thing. Whatever. Thanks.
It's an hour.
Yeah, we've been doing this for an hour. So
stop wasting people's time.
Wait, allow me to properly end this. So we stream, I stream, we all stream.
For ice cream.
I do this, I'll be doing this every day for an undefined amount of time. Until I finish the 100 days of making comics, or if I decide to make individual videos again.
But your content right now is so boring with this deadpan delivery.
So bye!